What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to the Apothecary Diaries, this time of Season 2, Episode 17, I think it is. Fantastic episode last week. I did actually want to just discuss, while the opening's going on, might as well, my kind of thoughts towards the episode now after I've sat and thought about it for a while. I didn't actually realise that the old man that Lacan was kind of interrogating is actually, I believe, the father of Lolan. And knowing the spoiler, I do know that changes things a lot for me and changes the scene with Mao Mao getting abducted. I'm going to try not to go into that spoiler. I think I should be able to, but I do actually think that what's her name? Sure. I think she is actually working with the curly-haired bug girl because one, how the hell would she know that they're that close friends and that using her against Mao Mao would be a good thing to do? Two is, again, just the spoiler I know, which I won't get into. And then three is, I forget what three is actually. The smile in the preview that we saw a very ominous looking smile from the curly haired bug girl, which you wouldn't think would happen in a situation like this, being abducted. It was a very sinister looking smile. So yeah, I actually think they're working together, and that's all kind of in combination with the assassination attempt we saw on Ginshi a few episodes ago. I think it's all kind of starting to come together in that regard for me. That's what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, that smile especially stood out to me last week. That very sinister looking smile from Sura, from the curly haired girl. But I could be, again, as with everything in this series, could be totally wrong. I think we'll be getting a lot of Ginshi today, looking for Mao Mao. So excited. Do let me know what you guys think about this one though in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Just got to apologise initially. It's incredibly hot in my room. My room really captures the heat a lot. So a bit red. As we also did see in the preview, it seems like she's left perhaps some clue of where she's going to be. So yeah. I'm not going to say it again because I say it every week, but it's just the nature of how she is. Unfortunately, she is going to incur some enemies. I do feel like if it really does get extreme, Jinchi, I think he would do everything in his power to find her, wouldn't he? And like that sounds like normal to do everything in your power to find someone, but knowing Jinshi's position, I do wonder if he would like give himself away. I think he would. I think he would give up the charade if it does mean getting her back safe. That is also like one awesome thing about this as well, though. We have got some brilliant minds going to be working on this, aren't we? I mean, if Lacan finds out, I think he'll definitely get involved. And yeah, we've actually got some really smart people going to be helping out with this, which is good. That's the thing. As much as she does make a lot of enemies, she obviously helps a lot of people out. She gains a lot of favor as well. So it's a double-edged sword. I think the positives are definitely better than the negatives, but this was always going to happen, I do think, and probably will happen in the future. What was that? Oh, look, they're talking about the cat. I was going to say, why are they meowing while they're looking for Mau Mau? I guess they were looking for the cat. My bad. The message isn't on the paper; it's the paper itself. Which is a hard clue to decipher when you don't know about that. Especially for these guys who haven't really got the same relationship and don't know as much about the curly head bug girl. Oh shit! Maybe it is written on the paper. Ah, that's pretty genius. I thought she was trying to tell them about the whole. Like I said, that would have been very hard to decipher, so that makes sense that she didn't do that. But what we found out last week with the curly head bug girl having access to expensive paper. It's a bit like a very serious game of tag or like hide and seek. This isn't it? It's quite fun, but it is also very serious. Damn. Like I said this last week, she did initially get abducted right at the start of the series. But he is dealing with this pretty well. And it is questionable, like too well. But Sui. That's the Sui Ren. I think Shisui is the name of the curly haired girl I've been talking about. Indeed. And like I said, I feel like they're working together. I'm not sure if they're related, Sui Ren and Shisui, but that like they've obviously, if my theory is correct, they've got some kind of relationship. And they've got the same part of the name, so maybe they are related. That could just be a coincidence, though. I said, I feel like this is just an act, which is a shame because they've been having a lot of fun together. Like they seemed. I hope I'm wrong. Because I mentioned during that segment, I wonder if she knows who she's doing this to. And I assumed that she didn't. I said that thinking that she didn't. She didn't have any idea who she's really doing this to and what she's actually doing by doing that. But I do think she does, and I think she's comfortable with that actually. I'm not really sure what like the end goal is. Away from like the whole. Well, I think that might be the end goal. The whole kind of taking over of the empire. I think it's very grandiose in terms of their goal, isn't it? In that regard, like, I'm not sure if they're, but I'm not really sure how it all works to be honest with you. But to have that old man that we saw getting interrogated by Black Hand, maybe he's the one that's going to be like the new emperor or something. Again, I don't really know. So this is what the kanji. Which seems like it could be used as a weapon if necessary. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Like maybe she is working with her and she feels bad for Mao Mao because they have grown quite close, or perhaps I'm just wrong. Probably quite likely. It does feel a bit weird her acting like this if she, yeah, I don't know. But again, it just is that question: how would Ray, who hasn't been here, I mean, I guess she could have got told, but how would she have known Mao Mao and her are close like this? Like, she wasn't here for a long time as a eunuch. They only became friends really after she left. Oh, is this a dangerous place? Look at that. think that was like a snake or something. Look at this, by the way. Like this is the reaction isn't even the most interesting thing here. The reaction of Suirei, G Suite. So this is why I call her the curly head girl because it's confusing. This is most interesting. She hears something, she's startled, and then G Suite. Almost like this is like unspoken like rules, or like when you're walking down the street as a guy, you usually walk in like the face of traffic. If you're like with a kid or a woman, you're usually closer to the traffic just in case anything does happen. It kind of feels very much like that, like putting a barrier in between her and the danger. And it was like that. It was like second nature for her to just walk over to that side. Like maybe that's just in her nature. We know she likes bugs and stuff like that. But I feel like that might be quite telling. To be honest, I feel like that's something. Yeah, as I said, like unspoken rules. Walking on the side of the street. Where were we? 13:35. It's interesting seeing her like that as well, though. It's not often you. She's been quite calm, collected, and quite intense this whole time since she's been back, Suirei. So we're in an unknown area, unknown territory. It does seem, judging from that reaction as well. Maybe a dangerous area, dangerous snakes and such about, perhaps. It's not, but the reaction, yeah, picked up on that as well. Go on, Mama. So her sister's gonna step in front of her. She's figured it out as well. I think I'm right. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely, yeah. She's got a damn panic attack. I think it's more than she's scared. I think she's got a phobia. Harassment. Okay, I'd say, well, why are you the abductee? And this is where she does that smile, isn't it? Why are you stepping in front and saving her? You've been abducted. She's a good actor. I'll give her that. She's a fucking good actor, isn't she? I do half think she wasn't acting. Like, a lot of that wasn't acting. I mean, again, it's a coincidence. I wouldn't call that obvious, but that definitely is like a sign. Yeah. I feel like you've done a pretty good job till now. I mean, now it's like it's not even really important, is it? It doesn't seem. Yep. As I keep saying, unfortunately, I have been spoiled on that. So I think that spoiler actually did help me in terms of like figuring this out inevitably, which is a shame. To be honest, I really was quite pissed when I saw that however many weeks back. But it hasn't changed the enjoyment of this at all. Where the fuck are we now? Oh wait, are we back at that place? Oh no, I don't think so. Well, this might be where we visited with Ginshi a few episodes ago, but I guess not. So inevitably these guys were also involved. I think they conveyed that through some pretty obvious reactions to things, as well as being a part of that whole convoy of the things that we bought that actually impaired a lot of people in the pavilion. Everything that came out of that whole kind of convey of caravans and stuff ended up, yeah, just being bad. Those blonde girls along with it. Yeah, as I said, I feel like it's probably not an act to an extent with Shisui. It does generally seem quite nice, but he never died. Get that straight. He never actually died. No such. Oh, there are those masks. Glad to see they're not in CG like in the opening. Yeah. These habaneros. I'm not really feeling the wholesome vibe right now. It's like it's trying to be, but it's just like yeah. Just given the situation we're in, I don't really feel that way. Not sure about you guys. Again, it's definitely telling me that she seems like a nice girl still, and there's nice people here, as there is on any side of any kind of war or battle like this. Yeah. Well, honor to labour. Pretty bad timing, honestly, isn't it? That's really bad timing. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of good timing in terms of Mau Mau's dad being here, but yeah, not great timing. We'll just have to skip the end just because I'm a little bit of a rush. We'll just go straight to the preview here. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, well, is she in labour? Looks like she's kind of ill. I guess maybe they're one and the same a little bit. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Straight out the door. Like I said, the awesome thing is we've got a really good set of people going to be helping out trying to find Mau Mau. Looks like they're apprehending the old woman here, which is good. Oh shit. Man, 3 seconds of this preview and it's already been crazy. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's the guy who I think is the father of Lolan, I think, isn't it? I'm not sure if that's like commenting on that. Could very well be. But damn, preview for next episode looks insane. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again. I do have to wrap this up really quickly. Awesome episode. Again, like I said, unfortunately the spoiler that I did learn has helped me kind of figure out what was actually going on with the relationship with Sui Rei and Shisui. It's always a really hard name for me to say. It's really annoying as well because one of my favorite characters in Bleach called Shinsui is really hard to say as well. But yeah, awesome episode. Really like Mau Mau kind of figuring this out. I did like the little look we did get into the place again. I'm not really feeling the nice vibes that they're kind of trying to send out. It's like I'm not kind of receiving them at the minute, but I definitely understand that there are good people here. It's just like, again, the situation Mau Mau's in, I'm not really in any position to feel giddy and nice about meeting these new people, to be honest with you. But yeah, really awesome. Figuring out some mysteries, figuring out some clues that Mau Mau did leave behind. I don't think she left anything other than that little kind of note and the food stuff, dried up raisin looking stuff that she left. So still got a lot of work to do. But yeah, seeing that preview of Lacan and such gives me does give me high hope. Let me know what you guys think about this one though down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 18.